An Introduction to Project-Based Learning. Welcome to Module 1, Define. What is project-based learning? In this module, we will define PBL and understand how this might differ from other class projects you've completed before. According to the Buck Institute for Education, project-based learning is a teaching method in which students gain knowledge and skills by working for an extended period of time to investigate and respond to an authentic, engaging, and complex question, problem, or challenge. We will start by taking a look at the teaching method involved in project-based learning. In a traditional classroom, the teacher would stand at the front, teaching, as the students sit in the classroom, learning. Teaching methods using project-based learning look much more collaborative, with students leading their research and inquiry, and teachers guiding as a facilitator towards making sure they have the right resources and are productive. So why do we tend to use traditional teaching methods? I know in my classroom, I like the end of my lesson to be tied up like a little present in a pretty little bow, instead of boom, chaos everywhere, ideas flying, noise, and resources all over my room. Project-based learning takes place during an extended period of time. Instead of scheduling this project for an hour in one day, you're scheduling for multiple sessions across multiple weeks. It is through the project itself that students gain knowledge and skills. Through the in-depth investigations that the students conduct as they work towards the problem or question, they are able to learn the required information that is being targeted. Finally, the question or problem has to be authentic and engaging. The problem or question should have a real-life application for the students. It should be something that the students are interested in, such as animals, sports. It could be some challenges that they have in their community, such as housing, but it should give them ideas. Sometimes the traditional projects that we do after a unit are referred to as a dessert project, something to enjoy after you learn the material. Whereas with project-based learning, the project is considered the main course. The entire thing is the learning experience, the project. The Buck Institute for Education has identified 7 essential project design elements, a sort of checklist to see if your project qualifies as project-based learning. First, does the project have a challenging problem or question? The problem to solve or question to answer throughout the project has to be challenging and meaningful to the student. The second item is sustained inquiry. Project-based learning usually requires 10 to 15 hours to work through the entry event, which introduces the project, the inquiry process to research and complete the project, and the final presentation. Third is authenticity. The project needs to include a real-life situation that affects the students. Within project-based learning, student voice and choice is important. The student needs to be able to select their own learning path throughout the project, as well as their end product. This could include making a video, creating a website, their presentation, or even creating a journal or book. The reflection within project-based learning requires that both the student and the teacher have opportunities to reflect throughout the inquiry process, reflect on the student learning achievements, and on the final work. Critique and revision are also important. Throughout the project, students both provided and received critiques and have opportunities to apply this to better their project. With a public product, the project culminates with the students' work being presented to the public beyond the classroom. This might mean that it's impacting the community in a bigger and greater way.